2.7 seconds later, charcoal pellets. And the secret weapon, the Jacquard. Let's get the Rectech up to 350. Roll it tight. Dude, this thing has been a beast.
Now start to weave, fold back every other one. And I went from paper towels now to a wet, damp rag.
Better with triple section.
Some diced onions.
So we're looking for color. Getting some fresh juice.
This was my first legit official smoker, and I hated it. There's videos about it in the beginning of the channel, but it had a lot of problems. And one of them is it just wouldn't produce that quality smoked food that I really wanted. It was one of those things where we saw it at Lowe's, decided to give it a shot.
It's looking to cook efficiently. 6.5 hours in, and we're gonna check for tenderness.
And wish we had put a little more research into it later. I can't complain though. It paved the road to where I am now. Because I was having troubles with it, I was on YouTube looking for answers. And you know how YouTube can be. It lead you down a rabbit hole and you don't ever come back. And that's what happened here. I watched a couple of videos that led to more and more and more. And these were just regular people doing barbecue in their backyard. And I was like, you know what? I'd love to be able to put my spin on that. My backyard started with a gas grill and a Weber, and that was it. We added that Masterbuilt and got rid of it within the same year and replaced it with the Rectech RT680 pellet smoker. Now barbecue was easy. Until then, I'd always just done charcoal or live fire. But the pellet smoker introduced a whole nother world to me. When you can mix easy cooking with barbecue, that's one of the reasons I really latched onto it.
Okay, so most of us aren't used to having a whole pig on the table.
There's just something magical about a gathering with your family and friends while smelling the beautiful, wonderful smell of meat cooking on the grill. And having those meals that we'll all look back on and wish we had more of. But barbecue just kind of makes everything better. And I just started filming videos. And one video led to another, which led to another. And the whole time I'm watching more and more YouTube, getting more and more ideas. And slowly but surely, my grill collection started filling up my backyard.
Not sure whether my neighbors hate me or love me, but they always smell smoke coming from the backyard.
I wanted to learn and do every part of barbecue that I possibly could, especially the areas I had no experience in. And that's how it went for several years.
Barbacoa, the form of cooking meat slowly over an open fire.
And they were awesome years. But everything to do with Delmarva Backyard was a bit of an afterthought. I did design that house and build that house myself, but Delmarva Backyard at that point wasn't even an idea. It was about 2 years before I bought that Rectech when we built and finished this house. Luckily, it was very spacious and we could make a lot of things work. And we had some incredible parties and gatherings and barbecues at this house. But we built it on a rising market and now the home value had appreciated. And so for a year and a half, we were looking for a property that could replace this property. The problem was we were gonna have to buy expensive in order to sell expensive. So what we were looking for was a better setup and closer to the schools for our kids. Finally, we decided to put a for sale sign up and see what happened. Since the channel started, this is my Delmarva Backyard set, so to speak. That's the table where I've done so many videos. My brother-in-law built that custom for me, but we've sold this place and the buyers want everything pretty much as you see, except for the grills. This has been my outdoor kitchen. This hasn't really been in a lot of videos, but it has been the place of a lot of entertainment. in so you can see the lineup of grills. The PK360, the deep fryer, the RecTech RT680, Masterbuilt 1080 charcoal grill, Blackstone flat top, the Lone Star Grill, the Lone Star Grill Santa Maria grill, and the Lone Star offset smoker. So many memories here, guys. So much of what we required and what we were looking for when buying our next place relied on how I could arrange this setup here with all these grills and the cooking, you know, everything that we do in the backyard. A lot of entertaining, a lot of cooking. It dictated so much the place that we bought. So let me introduce you to the new backyard. Although it's only about 15 minutes away from our last house, it has the setup, or at least the potential for a setup that can really be wonderful. And it came with a play set, which we didn't need. It's kind of an odd layout with the mulch, and it's kind of out in the middle of the yard, but I thought it would be perfect for the Delmarva Backyard Pavilion. And we'll also use it for backyard get-togethers and things like that. The first step was putting in the utilities. I went ahead and had my guys run piping and wires to make sure we were all set to put the concrete down without any conflicts. And then the concrete guys took over. We had an existing yard to contend with, so we had to be careful not to destroy everything. So here are the electric feeds that we ran from the breaker, and we also are going to branch it out under the concrete to the edges. And then we have the sewer and water lines as well. These guys went right to town on getting the footers in for the post and filling the inside in with concrete. They did an excellent job. And after they got the concrete all down and finished up, it was time to start the pavilion. JBS Construction came in and built one heck of a structure. I needed to have a double roof to make sure that we had good ventilation because I wanted to put the smokers under the edge of the roof line. Day one of the construction of the Delmarva Backyard set is complete, and they got a lot done. Today they're going to work on the double roof. And the reason we did the double roof is because the grills are going to be lined up on the edges here. Grills will be here and over there. And then across the middle here will be the bar. We went with the black wood finish to match the rest of the home and the property. And it just kind of, it's good for filming. I was really happy and impressed with the way the pavilion turned out, especially with such quickness. When they wrapped up, my son and I started staining the concrete a grayish color, a dark grayish color, to match the existing walkways around the property. And then I was going to try something I had never done before, and that's concrete countertops. I did a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of research, and I got to tell you, I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a glimpse as to where we are right now. As of the publishing of this video, I'm working on the electrical and getting things finished up. Stay tuned for the big reveal. I want to thank all of you for watching, listening, sharing. It's your support that has made this possible. What started as just a backyard barbecue video turned out to be a dream come true. Thank you.